Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another live stream. So today we are here in the Maddog, obviously, and we're standing at Kaohsiung Airport in Taiwan, South Taiwan. China Southern livery here. And yeah, so today I'm trying to use Sim Toolkit Pro as well on the overlay, but there we go. Okay, now it's working. So I tried different because I wasn't very happy with the Fly Live Studios. So hello, Benjaminus, welcome to the stream. Hi, Wawil. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So, today we're doing a daylight flight, or maybe I will approach actually in the evening. I will see how it will go. And also, I chose a reverse thrust here. Okay. That is interesting. I chose a fairly, let's say, a fairly short flight. Okay, so I don't really know what's wrong with the reversers. I will check that later. A fairly short flight here because, well, I might need to do a go around or something, and therefore I decided to just use a short flight to be able to do a go around, or maybe not, depends on how the flight will go. Yes, that's right, Benjaminus. The overlay is indeed working. I managed to make it work. So yeah, we will see if everything goes well with the overlay compared to the Fly Live Studio one, because I actually like that more here. But yeah, we will see. So let's get started. Galley power on. Okay. Set to external power. This is set. Okay. Position lights on. Cabin temperature is fine. Logo light on. Okay, so we do not have a flight tablet today, and we also don't have auto brake. So I hope Alex will be joining today, and I think he will be very happy to see that. So okay, let's get into the FMC, and actually it's a long time ago since I last flew the Maddog, or at least it feels like it. So, or actually we can do that here as well. Pre-flight, weight and balance. Okay, so let me quickly have a look on the flight plan. So, hi Zavexo. Very good evening, welcome to the stream. So trip fuel is 3866. Taxi fuel is 363. Block fuel will be 91. Actually, let's make it 9,300. Okay, send that out. And init request. No, that is actually the wrong one. That is interesting. Why does it No. 461. And Romeo, Charlie, Kilo, Hotel. Now click init request again. Let's see if he... No. That is actually weird. Interesting. Okay, so then we have to do it manually. No, wait a second, clear. So flight number is actually 461, and then... Huh? What is wrong? 461. Okay. Then Romeo, Charlie, Kilo, Hotel. And we're going to Kaitok. So I need to click init request because there is no other way. I'm just wondering... Okay, let me quickly check SimBrief downloader here again. Ah, I think I know. I think I know why. I loaded the flight plan, but actually I didn't use the import OFP from the load manager. So, let's quickly do that. Okay, 250 in the rear. And, okay, load okay. So, now, let's check that again, and now we should receive the correct one. Hi, Jeremy! Welcome to the stream. Yep, thank you. New overlay. There we go. Now it's the correct flight plan. Perfect. So, send the flight plan once again, and send that one again as well. So, let's... Can we just go into the main menu, please, again? FMC. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. So we now wait for the messages to receive, and that is set. There is the first one, flight plan. And we have Romeo, Charlie, Kilo, Hotel, to Victor, Hotel, X-ray. Should be in the company route. There we go. Perfect. Activate and execute. Wonderful. So, there is a second thing. So we're gonna depart from runway... Actually, you know what? Okay. Runway 27. Execute and crew message. Preliminary weights. That is important. So... Services. AC connect. Refuel. Well, we can wait for the refueling services, actually. But the departure will be runway 27, and then the Paras 1 Bravo departure. There we go. And then we have Parpas, which is interesting because it should be called Paras. Ah, there we go, Paras. I don't even know what this is here, why there is a discontinuity, but okay, anyway. Just take it as it is. China Airlines is there already, and I still have the reversers engaged. I hope that this is working. Well, we will see. Waiting for your action. Open forward galley door. Isn't it done? No, it's not done automatically. Okay. Ground services doors and forward service door open. There we go. So, where were we? Perfinite. That's where I wanted to go. So, cruising altitude today is flight level 340. Fuel scheduled, as I said, 9.3. Yeah, of course. 9.3/N. Then zero fuel weight, 53.0. And actually, okay. Flight level 340. Then we have the cruising wind 247. Huh? Yeah. 247 at 27. As a cruise wind. Zero fuel weight is actually 50.9. Okay. Reserves 2.4. Cost to next well 35. That seems to be okay. Transition altitude is fine. Minus 41. Oops. As TCOAT. There's the waypoint. Okay, Paras. Okay, that's fine. Hi, Captain. Happy New Year to you as well. No, I haven't yet tried to... What exactly is PMS? I installed the latest update. So, but what is PMS? And close the forward galley door. Services, doors, close. Because I haven't flown it since then, and I have no EFB, so I think if I remember correctly, it might be something with the EFB. Okay, now, where is my V-pilot? Obviously not there. There we go. V-pilot, okay. Okay, and connect. CSN 461 MD-82. Network area, too many clients connected. Okay, then I need to change the server to, let's use Amsterdam, but I don't think that's working either. Oh, it is. Okay. Flight plan is there, perfect. So, okay then, you know what? Let me see. Just updated it here, and now there is a way to set something up. I know that. I read about it. I just don't know where. Or did I miss something here? I'm not quite sure. Okay, anyway, we need to set the zero fuel weight. On 51. Well, it says 50.9, so... Well, then we take 50.9 and takeoff data is set. What was that? Oh, V-pilot, I think it was. Hi, pilots. We're okay. Well, some network issue there. Okay, is the fuel truck arriving? No, I didn't yet call him.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So be fast, please, if possible. There he is.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay. So, okay, this is set, and then we have, where is my...
Fuel truck is in position.
Did I miss something?
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel
Okay.
truck. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, services, refuel, okay. And, well, this is actually not what I planned to do, but, do I have it still open? No, I have not. Okay. So are you still there, Captain Kavu? I would like to know what the PMS is. So refueling is on its way. And now I request boarding as well. And we start boarding here as well. Okay, so take off. No, 0 fuel weight CG. So 10.4 and 5.7. So 10.4. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. Crew, please.
Crew boarding started.
10.4. Okay, got trimmed down. Flaps 15 departure. Yeah, but where can I find it? It should be in the EFB, shouldn't it? Or maybe I have to recheck the load manager again if I didn't check a new installed version is up to date. Yes, I thought so. TRP with EPR cell option? No. RME type? Cockpit PFD FMS? Oh, I can... okay, so I can choose the Canadian one. Oh, wow. Yeah, I will not use that right now.
Your crew has boarded.
I might get into that a little later there, but no, not today, please. Oh, what? No, it's gone completely. Where's my FMC now? Could I get my FMC back, please? Okay. Oh, yeah, of course, never mind. Forget about it. You didn't see and you didn't hear anything. Forget about it. So takeoff weight will be 62. Of course, we need to wait for the final load sheet then. So we remove the flight bag again. So, it looks like the INS of the old Concorde actually remembers me of the old Concorde there. Yeah, I can imagine. I can really imagine. I will check that later on, not today when I'm going into Kai Tak. That would be not a good idea. Okay, so this is everything set. Emergency lights armed. Okay, boarding is going on. Climb phase, flight level 340, cruise, okay, descend. That is okay so far. For the approach, actually, I'm gonna select runway 13. We're not flying the IGS again. I will try it manually. Though we're going to fly the Maddog 13 arrival. If I am not mistaken, then the Maddog 3 should bring us to Chungchao VOR. I hope so, at least. Yes, to Chungchao VOR DME. And from there, we can then fly the approach into Kai Tak. I'm gonna do fly the visual approach again, if the weather permits. But it looks like it. The problem I encountered when I had a look on the charts again is if I fly the IGS approach, I have a 47 degrees angle from the approach path to the final. Reversers are still out, by the way. I have a 47 degrees angle from the final to the runway. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, perfect. It's working. Okay, good. 47 degrees angle. If I'm flying the visual approach, then I have a 90 degrees angle to turn, and that might be my problem. So a 47 degree turn is, well, difficult, but it's manageable. While a 90 degrees turn is another story. So QNH is 1012. No, 1020. 1020. Oh, come on. 3013. Okay. So the PMS Captain Kavoo looks really interesting. But I'm afraid it will take a long time for me to figure out what is going on there. That remembers me of the old INS, of the old Concorde. Well, and this one is just, I don't know. No, we're gonna fly magnetic heading, of course. So, yeah, it looks really weird. I might get into that later on. But it's, I mean, you know, it's weird. Totally weird to use, and the and this one I have no idea at all. As I said, looks like the old INS, but I think it's more of a specific, like, detailed VNAV page or something. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. It looks a little bit like a VNAV page. Cost an X35. Yeah, cruise, climb, and descend. Yeah. System test. At least that's working. That's nose up, nose down, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't want to clear that. Yeah, but this is very interesting though. But yeah, it doesn't really look friendly to user friendly, to be honest. So, how far is the boarding process? Let me see. Okay, boarding is almost done. I think the GSX boarding, baggage loading is in progress. Okay. Okay. We might have to close the mid cargo door. There we go. Okay. So departure is in 5 minutes roughly. So I already know that we are not... Wait a second. Why did I close the rear... Oh, I know. Yes, okay, and open again. Receive messages. Okay. We're now waiting for the final load sheet. Should be arriving soon while the baggage is loaded in, and then we can select everything for the departure here. So actual takeoff weight should be 62. We can then set the bucks here. It's, by the way, it's how late is it? 15:02. So we will soon be having sunset. So yeah. Will be very interesting then. I think I didn't do a sunset approach yet. Okay, so takeoff weight 62. Okay, so this is still fine. Landing weight, okay, 58.1. Max is 58.9, so that's fine. So we don't 53 actually. 53.1. 62.3. Okay. And takeoff weight will be 62.0. Yeah, okay. So we will burn some fuel, of course. Let's see. Baggage loading progress. It's just almost finished. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be fine. So documents, and where did I see? Was it here in Sim Toolkit? I think so. Checklists. That was what I was looking for. So external power is available. Left and right external power bus is on. Okay. Flight deck preparation. So cockpit lights are not required. APU air. Actually, it can get a little bit colder. So we are below 24 degrees, so we don't need APU air colder. We can just use that on later on. Actually, could I just turn that on right now, even though the APU is not started? Well, I just leave it off. Better safe than sorry. Emergency exit lights are armed. Galley power is on. Passenger signs can be now turned on as well. Meter select captain, okay. Windshield anti-ice is on. Engine left and right anti-ice is obviously off. IRS mode select both the nav. Okay, that's stall test. Yeah, tested. Yaw dumper is on. Radio rack is on. Fan is. Fire detector loops. Well, let me test that. I don't want to risk an engine fire here. Okay, Christmas tree is on. Oral warning is working as well. Okay, great. So, air condition and cabin pressurization panel. Okay. So, we select here 1020 already in case we need to return. And the airport's elevation is 32 feet, so we just get that one up. So that's fine. Air condition supply switches. Auto. That's set. That's set. That's set. Okay, so flight director 1 and 2 on. EPR limiter, we have normal takeoff departure. Oops, normal takeoff departure. We select initial climb, flight level 340. We don't have ATC anyway. Oops. Okay. We're departing runway 27, so we just set the heading here. And speed is set to 50, as we're gonna have a flaps 15 departure. Okay, so auto throttle is off, heading set, runway heading, bank angle limiter, well, we can set that to 25, not 30. It is? Yeah, okay, so 25. Altimeter is set. For the departure, it's an on-off departure, so we don't really need to set anything. Of course, for situational awareness, we could use it. But anyways, position and strobe lights can be turned to on. Altimeters are set, takeoff warning and throttles checked. Departure briefing is completed. Perfect. So flight deck preparation checklist is completed. Okay, so we now start the APU. Where is it? There it is. Start the APU as the baggage loading process is almost finished. APU is running up. We set 122.8 as active frequency, and we set guard frequency as number 2. APU is running up. I think we can already hear that as well. Okay, APU coming in. Turn on the generators. Boarding is completed, so we can turn off the external power. Air on. Okay. This can be turned off, and then close and close. This one is all done. Doors. No, I checked doors. Okay, disconnect ACU. Disconnect GPU. Oh, I think I need to disconnect here. Okay. And then I get the prepare for pushback and departure. Yes, I want to request pushback. There is the little truck getting the GPU off. And I'm not sure, but this should be...
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hello, madam. So, okay, so disconnect GPU. I click it again, but nothing is happening.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Do I have the... No, of course not. I should stop ending the load manager. Yes, so GPU is indeed disconnected. That's weird.
Locking gear.
Okay, now it is disconnected indeed. Okay. So, reset my position and get the head tracking on. Okay. And so, what's next? This one, and nose right, please.
Release parking brakes.
Zero fuel weight is set in the panel. Oh, and by the way,
Release parking brakes.
yes, give me a second, please, madam. So, set fuel panel is set, fuel number is checked, FMS checked, Windows okay, parking
Release
brake.
parking brakes.
I did!
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Okay,
Body
VHO
wheel.
set squawk, okay. Pneumatic crossfit levers will now be turned on. CDU takeoff page, IS back set, airspeed, okay. Say okay, flaps. Okay, whatever. No, I'm not real time. Not real time. So, let me get back a little bit here. Okay, that is set. And actually we can turn on all the fuel pumps here and start engine number 1. Ugh. Okay, kicking in. And now the generator sound coming in, I love it. %, ignition off. Where the hell are you? Like... Whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm using the standard Adobe Kaitak scenery. Why is the generator not kicking in? Or did I just miss that? No, everything looks good, doesn't it? Okay, I'm quite sure I just missed it. I've never seen a pushback taking so long. %. %, ignition off. There we go. At least one generator is working.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine. Start. You can disconnect.
Okay, so we can turn the APU off now. Bleed on. Those off. Check cabin temperature. Getting that a little bit colder here. Ignition back off. This is set. And the hydraulic pumps are on. Okay, before start, checklist complete. Push and start. Verify open GPU. Okay.
Unlocking gear.
Oh, for push and start, I should turn off galley power. Okay. Ignition selector off, galley power on, air condition supply switches, auto APU air off, left and right APU. Okay, left and right APU bus off. No problem.
Tow truck disconnected.
APU master off, ice protection not required, fuel heat not required,
Left is
flaps.
clear. Right is clear.
Now this is gonna be interesting now, as I'm using the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. So I'm not... Okay, so give me a second here. So okay, so flaps 11. Flaps 15. I would love to take to do a flap 11 departure, but I cannot select that here, so I have no idea about the speeds. Okay, so flap set, auto brake not available, speed brake, arm, flight controls not yet checked. We can do that quite quickly. Pull up, down, left and right, rudders, full right and full left. All fine and clear. Position strobe lights now set to both. Nose lights on and taxi checklist complete. Okay, there we go. Now, nose light is on. Crossing traffic, China Southern 461 is taxi to runway 27. Paras 1 Bravo departure is to be expected. So, brake released. And now, this is going to be interesting now. With the thrust here. Need to get used to the thrust. Okay, so, 98 panel is clear. All doors are closed. Takeoff briefing is completed. Pneumatic crossfeed valves are closed. Ignition selector, well, we can select that to both. And exterior lights will be set later on. Where can I taxi out? Okay, on the right. Over here, okay. Yes, I have. I have the Toby 5. Okay. So I have to have a look outside again. Okay, next one to the left. Oh, well, it's quite obvious. Yeah, I got it with a discount of 20%, I think. Or was it 10? Can't remember. That's really hard to say. I'd say yes, it is. The thing is, it is really nice when you're taxiing, but it's really hard to use it. Like, you know, if you sit here and you want to use it for the overhead, it's really weird to use. I can't get used to that. For takeoff and landing, it is quite nice because you can just have a look on how the settings are. But to be honest, it's really hard sometimes to hit the buttons, because if you just slightly move your head, you can't you don't really hit the button there where you want to hit it. And but if you are flying VFR or maybe helicopter or something, or air race or fighter jets or whatever, I think then it is definitely absolutely worth it. For airliners here, I'm just using it during taxi and takeoff and landing, whereas I have to admit, for the landing it makes it a lot more difficult, because the camera, you know, the camera is actually moving, so it is not as easy to land as if the camera would be steady. So I can't really compare it to the other hat and eye trackers, but actually for the flight simulator itself, it is really great to use, especially if you're VFR flying. For VFR flights, it's just amazing. Because for VFR flights, you can really, you know, have a look outside of the window, you know, and yeah, sometimes you get out of the focus, so it's kind of weird. Also, the aircraft is here quite large, quite big. But for VFR, you can also have a look. Yeah, if it's working, you can also have a look outside of the window, which is, I don't know what's wrong with the head tracking here. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I know. Last time I cleaned my desk, I did it wrong. So, but basically, for smaller aircraft, it's really nice to use. So we are here at the holding point now. Okay, so first of all, set brakes again. Okay, so this is fine. So lights on. TARA. Terrain radar on. Hello Zine, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Sivak, so you can turn it off. You can. I did that basically. You see, now I turn it off. Now I turn it back on. Off. And no, it was too fast. And on again. So this is possible. But I mean, that's the reason for it to use, right? During landing. And causing traffic. China Southern 461 is taking off runway 27, Paras 1 Bravo departure. Okay, so yeah, speed brake toga button is pressed. Check the approach path is clear. And Airbus A320-200, I'm very sorry, but I can't speak Russian or Ukraine or whatever it is. Looks like Russian. So if you're lining up the runway, then head tracking is also very nice, because you can, you can just have a look by turning your head, and that's just nice to use. So, okay, thrust. No, you can just. I think you cannot lock it. You can just turn it off or back on. Okay. And release the brakes. Auto thrust on. Horn forward.
Takeoff thrust set.
Checked.
Clamp.
Roger.
80 knots. Cross check.
Checked.
V1. Rotate.
And airborne.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. Lights out.
Checked. Wow, love that. Love that. Look at that. How steep the climb is. That is so great. But we should get back now on to normal. Oh, I so love that. What is that black whatever there? That looks like a scenery error, maybe. Okay, so flaps 11. Climb thrusts. Nav.
Climb thrust set.
Arm flight level. Word speed. Okay, 1000. And I can't see the map here again, but that looks good. Okay. Okay, it does have enough track. That's fine. So get the nose down here. Flaps up.
Flap 0.
And I'm still hand flying. And let's retract.
Slats retracted.
Okay, there we go. And you know what? We have no ATC, so we gonna fly... Come on, direct to Paras. Okay, and now head tracking off. Cabin is not yet rising. Okay, well, we have a little bit time left here. Okay, autopilot on. Flight level 340 armed, EPR climb, enough track, vert speed. Okay. And we can now climb with 250. Okay, so after takeoff checklists, can now turn 30 degrees and ignition selector off. Okay. Center fuel pressure low. Yeah. Why do you say heading hold? You're not... You should not be discontinuity. I said direct to Paras, didn't I? Okay, so nav track, okay, and direct Paras. We select the heading. Master caution off and center tank fuel pumps off. Climb thrust is set. So cabin altitude is now rising. Thank you very much, Zane. Yeah, it's nice, right? That's the Sim Toolkit Pro overlay. I like that better as well. You have a little bit more information, and at least for now, it is at least working, unlike the Fly Life Studio thing. So, yeah, up to now, I have to say I like it more, way more than the old one. So, lights off, passing 10,000. Seatbelt signs off, or at least we can do it on auto, and we can then increase the speed to 90. Ah, come on. To 90. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, I'm not quite sure if I like this transparent background, so maybe it's better to have it, you know, with a background. But let me see if this. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, and I can also, you know, show call sign or not. I can choose the network I'm currently flying, so it's really good. It's really good. Okay, so now let me see. Actually, the checklist says we should increase the speed to 310 knots and not 290, but well, I don't know. Then we can select stand-up pressure 29902 once and twice. And then maintain Mach 0.76 or 77, or as dictated by cost index. Okay. Thrust rating is set to climb. Center tank fuel pump off. Okay. Okay. And yeah, so we are now on our way to Hong Kong. And I'm really looking forward to the approach there again. Although I'm a little bit afraid, well, because of obvious reasons. So weather radar is now turned on. Is there any... No, I can turn it, but it doesn't say any information about it. Ah, there we go. So I got it a tilt +2 then as we're climbing. Or can I... Maybe I can also set it to auto. No, there is no auto button. Okay. Okay. Okay, and well, I did check the approach charts again, and I hope that this time I will be, you know, doing a little bit better than before. I'm not sure though if I will be able to do it, but well, I give it a try. Let me check if... I mean, I don't think there will be ATC for the approach. But let me see. No, there is not. Okay. And what I'm gonna do now is, before I forget it again, you know? Yeah, I just like the music, and, you know, it's making it a little bit, for me, not so hard to, you know, if I don't say anything, then it's always so... so quiet. And then I feel bad and I want to say something. But if there's music in the background, I don't feel as bad. And also the music is quite nice, I think. So, I hope the volume is okay, the music, or if it's a little bit too loud I can turn it down. I'm really excited. So, and I'm gonna start early now to set everything up for the approach, so I need 112.3 for the VOR, and I can that back off, trans off, and those to low. No, that's the only flight. During the week, I don't have much time because I need to get up early in the morning, so there's just always just time for one flight, unfortunately. So 112.3 for the VOR, DME VOR. Is it called DME VOR? So it's not a real VOR, you just have the distance, but no direction. Maybe should have started the clock, as usual. And then we have the NDB I need to use, which is basically stone cutter on 236. Okay, tone. No, I don't need to tone it actually. Okay, so I should have the NDB now. Or actually, let me... I don't know... 236... Okay, 236. So this might be better now. And I'll leave Chungchao on a radial of 045. I just tune it in. I will not have any DME any distance, but okay. So there is the top of climb already in the display, of course. And then we have a long track just straight ahead. There is the top of descent, and there is Chongqing, from where we then start our approach. That's That's the point where it gets really, really interesting. Unfortunately, we are just overflying water. So there's nothing really interesting going on. And I was right, by the way, the last time. So if I overfly Chongqing, I turn onto the heading of 045 roughly to approach Stone Cutters. And from Stone Cutters, or even before Stone Cutters, I need to be at 2000. And at Stone Cutters, I need to be at 1050 feet. So, yeah, it's, I don't know, it feels like it is very close. We're already below the, below some buildings there. But, yeah. So, transition flight level is, oops, 110. That was right, actually. I don't need anti-ice. And for the descent winds, we use 310, 200, 150, and 100. 241 at 30. 272 at 27. 279 at 21. And 262 at 17. Okay. Oops. Okay, flight level, yeah. Flight level 100. No, it's 10,000 feet, obvious, because transition level is flight level 110. Okay. So descent is set. We can go for the landing data. And then we have landing weight 58.1, so we take 58, and then we have our V-speeds already set. There we go. And actually, I'm wondering why there is the ruffle not going on. I mean, I could try to do it again with the with Streamlabs, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So it is at least enabled. Okay, so anyways, guys, even if there is no message yet, the ruffle is ongoing. So if you want to be the one who is allowed to choose the next routing, then just enter exclamation point next route. And then you're in, or at least you should be in then. No, in one word, Benjaminus, altogether, exclamation point next route. Exactly. No, it is not. At least not with the stuff you have. With the stuff you have here. The only thing is, what you can do is using this map, and the problem with that, you can just change the takeoff weight. You cannot even select a different flap setting. So that is unfortunately not possible. Ah, there we go. Now there is the automatic message. Okay, great. So, and we need to be at an altitude of 6,000 feet once we're approaching Chongqing. And we have 8,000 here, so we change that to 6,000. And the speed, I think, well, let's just leave it as 170. It should be okay. Flight level 340 is set. Optimum at 3.5. So that is indeed fine. No, it's always flat 15. You cannot change that, unfortunately. There is the air temp. You cannot enter something. Maybe you need the charts, the documents from which came with the Maddog. But to be honest, I have no idea. Okay, and we have Zvexo now in the ruffle, as well as Captain Kavu, and Benjaminus was the first one. So I keep it on until the descent, until we reach Chongqing, and I will also start the replay, or to record ahead of Chongqing, so we can always return and I can try it again. That's also a reason why I started early today and just did it quite short flight, so that in case I totally mess up the landing, I could still go for another try. And actually the aircraft's right now having trouble to climb. Yeah, because it was changing to Mach 0.82. That's weird. Yeah, but how do you do that, Captain? I can, like, if I'm on this page, I cannot change anything. Besides, if I use the mouse wheel, I can just use, I can just change the takeoff weight no matter where on the map I am. It's just changing the takeoff weight. And right click is also not possible. Mouse button click is just changing the camera, and left click is changing to the landing. So that's basically the problem I have. Okay, cruise. Rating. And we switch to Mach 0.77 now. Nav track, alt hold. Perfect. Ah, okay, so you have to... So, for example, if I go here now, flaps 11. No, it's not changing. Go down to the trim setting wheel on the right side of the center... On the right side. This one. So, for example, if I set it 11 here, it's still saying 15. Yeah, I changed that already, I think. So I selected flaps takeoff selector 11 and flap here 11. And it's still saying 15 up here. Sorry, yeah. Okay, no, so on mine it's not. I'm maybe it's just doing that on the ground. So maybe you have to be on the ground for that in order to work. Yeah, yeah, see? Same idea. Okay, but we get back to that now. And we set that to... What is... No, it's not changing. Well, anyway, I will try that once we're on the ground again. And we're now getting closer to the top of descent here. And to be honest, I'm still missing Alex here on the stream. That's very unusual that he's not there. I'm not used to that. Okay, speed is now better. And we're now coming to Maddog, which is the initial waypoint for the, well, so-called star. I'm not sure. Do you hear the music? Is it okay? Because I cannot hear that. What's wrong? Oh, yeah, I hit the trim wheel again. Okay, thank you, Jeremy. Turn off the autopilot now and flight direct us. Yeah. Maybe he will then approach, yeah. Nah, better not. Better not. The landing is hard enough for me, so... I better don't do that. Maybe next week. So, no auto brakes. No EFB, old school flying. And we don't use the IGS approach. Actually, in real life, they were basically always flying the IGS approach. There is the one I'm flying today is the... I don't even know how it is called. I think it might be some DME approach or something, which was just rarely used in real world. Maybe only if the IGS was on maintenance or something. Yeah, I think it's called VOR DME approach actually. If I have a look on the charts, it's called VOR NDB or NDB DME approach. And then there is also a visual part. Initial approach at 4,500. So for the visual approach, I need to be at 4,500 over Chongqing. And then we're doing basically a continuous descent down to the runway. Well, we could do that as well, you know, why not? Just do a visual approach. So 4,500 then. Okay. Yeah, and that should... Actually, that doesn't really move the top of descent a lot. We have the deceleration points. I'm not quite sure if I like it... What is wrong? Ah, okay. I'm not quite sure if I like it better to fly with at night into Hong Kong, because you don't have ground reference, but you have the approach lightings, which you can't see. Which you can't see in daylight, I think, or at least that's what I think. You're watching darts now. Why? The German guy is out, isn't it? You really gonna miss my Kai Tak approach for darts. But okay, have fun with it, Jeremy. So, Hong Kong meter 020 at 10 knots. Actually, that would almost be runway 31 then for the arrival. Fuel clouds on 2000, scattered on 35, so ceiling is at 3,500. So that's gonna be really interesting to get below the cloud layer there. 16 degrees, QNH 1023. So we can select QNH 1023. And, well, the landing obviously is at 0 feet. Okay, get the antenna back to 0. Okay, Jeremy, have fun. So 20 minutes in the air, a little bit longer because I started too late. Chongqing NDB is about 144, and we need to descend about 30. So at the latest at 90 miles, I need to descend, and I can do is that correct? Yeah, I think so. So I just selected a radial here for me in order to fly the visual approach a little bit easier. Have a look in the overlay, Jeremy. Oh, it doesn't actually say the arrival time, does it? According to the Lex page, it should be... Well, the interesting part starts at 8:28. That is in 27 minutes. Yeah, well, you can see estimated time en route instead. ETE 16 minutes, which is direct routing to Kai Tak. But actually 27 minutes. Yeah, just if you have no time you want spent with your family, that's fine for me as well, of course. That's always more important than my streams. You can always rewatch it. So have fun with it, and maybe we see each other later on. Okay, so about 90 miles. with a 3 degrees glide path. Current ground speed is 424. So that would make about 2,100 feet per minute. Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, and for the heading, because we, in case of a go-around, I tune in Tathong point 115.5. No, actually, I'm using the NDB on 1. That would be 280. Okay. .280 set into ADF1. Well, at least we have a pointing here. And so we have to stone cut us already. So, sun is a little bit far up, isn't it? That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? So I would love to show you something else, but there is just water around us, no matter where we go. Oh, there you have some countryside. See, now you get some false information from me. Shame on me. Okay, so landing data 58. So reset that. So it's telling me ETA is 9:23, which is obviously not correct. Because we have 8:05. It doesn't take me another hour. So I think the clock didn't refresh there. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. So the clock is obviously wrong. Okay. Nice. So approach briefing is completed. For the approach, actually, we don't really have a missed approach. Oh, cloud ceiling is not less than 4,500. Okay, so we have to try that. Because the ceiling actually is below 4,500. I really don't understand what this bug is for, but I just set it to 4,500. Okay, so do we go now? Okay, so... Okay, so 4,500 select. And get into VNAV here. It's a little bit early, isn't it? I mean, we're not even over flight. What the heck is going on? Well, let's just leave the aircraft as it is. I think we'll do it as necessary. Okay, so, seatbelt signs back on. Can I switch here to below? No, I just have 1 and 2. I can't change... Ah, below. Ta-da! Okay, weather radar. Tilt below. Let's take -2, that's fine for me. And... could you just descend, please? Why does it say we're below the descent path? Anyway. Okay. And I'm now getting rid of the music here as well. So to concentrate better for the descent. As we don't have ATC, I'm gonna select local pressure, which is 1023. 1023 and 1023. No, wrong button. This one. Okay. Now the interesting part coming up. Well, the cloud layer really doesn't look good. If the visual part is not possible, then we have to fly. We have to fly something different. And then we have to fly the VOR approach, actually. Okay, now we are on the profile for the descent. That looks good. And I hope the scenery is fine. I didn't check it before. Sorry guys, just had to blow into the microphone here to get rid of some dust here. Okay. I have ADF1. ADF1 is 280, which is Pathong. But... yeah, I just want to have ADF2. Perfect. Nice. That is what I was looking for. So I need to have a look on the speed there as well. Check the legs page again. Zhongchao is 170 at 4,500. That is fine. Econ speed is 285. That's okay. And it's very likely that I mess up the landing because I'm still not used to the Honeycomb Bravo throttle, because it's totally different with the MD-82 than it is with the Thrustmaster. It is really weird. I mean, not really weird to use itself, but the feeling is really weird because it's so slow. You know, I have to move the throttle a lot more than with the Thrustmaster. So, so that we do not forget it, I turn on all the pumps. Windshield anti-fog is not required. We have set the nav radios. Note the ruffle is still ongoing until I'm approaching Chung Chao, so a few minutes are still left. Actually, what about the no smoking sign? Captain Kavu, are you still there? What about the no smoking sign? So the checklists say, at flight level 100, set no smoking on. And it's saying seatbelts. No, wait a second. Ah, fasten seatbelt signs on the top of this, in top of descent, basically. So is this true? So turn you off no smoking signs during flight. Yeah, exactly. That's absolutely true, Zavexo. You cannot hear the engines, so it's really hard to know where you're at the moment. And also, compared to the modern Boeing and Airbus, the thrust is reacting a lot slower than in Airbus and Boeing. So if you move the thrust lever, it takes a while for the engines to spool up. And especially if you were in the approach phase, in the low approach, final approach phase, then it's really difficult sometimes to, you know, move the thrust levers just a little bit. On aeroplanes, the switches for no smoking were deactivated, always on. Okay. That's what I thought as well. So, we will be there a little bit earlier, at 4,500 feet, but obviously there is the deceleration point, the two little green dots here, deceleration points where we slow down. We have now here the green line, dotted green line coming in as a reference for our visual approach. 41 nautical miles away from the VOR. And actually I can turn on terrain radar already. Okay. I'm getting excited here, guys. Can I? No, this is also weird. You can just arm the speed brake when you have like flaps 28 or something. Or also very weird. Nope. What is flight level apps? No, sorry. What did I? Okay, thank you very much. Clear. Okay. Okay, so flight level apps, I don't know. Whatever. MC drag required. Okay, so we get it down. Half extended. Yeah, of course. You just go to fix page, and then you enter the fix you want to have, and then you enter the radial. That's it. Unfortunately, you cannot set a distance fix. So you, like, you know, you cannot set it like this. This is not working. You cannot set 50/10, for example. So then it just takes 50, but nothing else. And that's it. I'm just not sure what the beam means. Oh, okay, that's a radial to the intersection here. Okay. Erase. Okay. Erase. No, that was not what I intended. So Chungchao again, and then 45. Okay. Oh, using fixes is very like important or very nice to use, because you can basically use whatever fix you want to you know, calculate your distance. You see exactly how far away you are and stuff like that. So I have Volanta running as well. So basically I'm using Volanta today and also Sim Toolkit Pro. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I can't get enough of Flight Simulator 2020. And there you can see the airport, by the way. Down here, that's where we want to go. There is the airport of Kai Tak. And I have really no idea how the scenery will look like. So I hope everything will work out in the end. I'm not sure about the speed brakes. Well, but anyway. What's going on? I didn't do anything besides turning the lights on. Okay, I want to turn the lights on because it's getting dark, and yeah. So down, speed brake out now. And we get the speed now down to 170. 15 miles away from Chungchao. So I can take the speed brakes in for now. Yeah, that's an easy way to do it. And also you could set yourself another fix. So, for example, you could go onto the Lex page, and then let's say you want to create the stone cutter. I mean, you just need to enter SC for the stone cutter NDB, and then you can just enter that fix. But let's say you want to add a point 45 on a heading of 045 and a distance of, like, I don't know, 10, or let's make it different. 0.250 for 10 miles. And then you select that, and that's creating the Chungchao 01. And what it does is it creates, or it should create, yeah, there is the point. See? That's another point, you basically what you entered. And for this, you can select that without executing it. You select that, and then you can enter it in fix page 2, and then you have this one entered as fix page. And then you have the waypoint in without doing anything, you know? Okay, so FMS overread and get down speed to 170. I actually don't know why the aircraft is not doing it by itself. Get the speed brakes out a little bit. Start recording. and disable the raffle. So the raffle is now off. Members are Benjaminus, Captain Cavu, and Zivexo. And as we're still ahead, basically that's also we go heading select, and we continue to fly the current heading. Speed brakes our route. No, actually, get the slats out. I don't want to get... Okay, okay, slats extended. Getting the speed now down, hopefully, and we're at 4,500, and we're clear. Airport is inside. Airport is inside, so we're clear. And yeah, don't worry. Autopilot off. Auto thrust disengage. Gear warning horn off. And now turning right. Flight director off. And we continue the descent. We're now selecting a heading of 045. And we're descending a little bit too fast here. Zero 45 selected. And we select go around thrust. Okay, here this little island, what we can see is Green Island. So flaps 11. And so this is Green Island here. No, it's not. Okay, let me get back into the cockpit here. It's difficult again. Oh my goodness, look at that. How beautiful. So Stonecutter should be over here. This one should be Stonecutter. Okay. And again, we're turning on head tracking. It might be a big mistake, but that's how it is. So speed brake in, flaps 11. We get gear down. Whoa, come on. And the approach speed is 140, 132 actually. 140 is the approach speed for flaps 28, yeah. So over Stonecutter we want to be at 140, 1050 feet. So we are still a little bit high. Flaps 15. I have no idea what I'm actually doing. Tell you, I have no idea. I can see the airport, obviously. I can see the checkerboard already. And according to the charts, we need to be at 250 over Stonecutter, 1050 feet, where we are right now, and we need to continue the descent. I'm still a little bit fast. Flaps 28. Where are the buildings?
Flaps 28.
And I can't see anything, to be honest. I can't see the approach lights, and that's what giving me the biggest fear. On the speed brake.
Terrain. 500.
Flaps 40. There are the approach lights. We're starting the turn. We are a little bit low though.
Terrain. Sink rate.
Got the speed down here.
100. Sink rate. 100.
And idle thrust.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, come on, get the baby down. There we go. Reverse thrust.
In reverse.
Reverse us off.
Reverse lights out.
Okay, and off the runway we go. Okay, so let me quickly clean up the aircraft. Flaps up, speed brake up. And we gonna start the APU. APU generator off, APU oil pressure low. Okay, master caution can go off. Okay. There we go, guys. Welcome to Hong Kong. Welcome to Hong Kong. I'm quite happy with the landing. APU is running up, I think. Yes, it is. Perfect. And we're just taxiing to the gate, and then I'm gonna have a look on the landing. Alex! You're here! Happy New Year to you as well! You just missed the raffle, actually. Test Pilot, thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome to the stream. So, thank you guys. Yeah, the landing was, I think I was too close to the runway, but overall, at least the altitude was quite good this time. Yeah. We will see. We will. So maybe I should sell some merch. Something with next to the center line, or maybe something with Flare King or something. So test pilot from the Tupolev 144. On stand 16 at Hong Kong. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna taxi beside you. Oh, very nice, very nice. So I guess you're not flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, aren't you? Because I'm really looking forward to a Russian jet, and for now I didn't find anything for, or at least not something good for Flight Simulator 2020. And by the way, terrain radar off. So, and yeah, okay, P3D, yeah, I thought so. Well, maybe I should go and buy P3D then. So many people telling so much good stuff about P3D, but yeah, I'm more the eye candy guy. And actually, I don't want to spend too much money here again into P3D then. But yeah, who knows? Maybe sometime in the future. Or maybe X-Plane 12. Although I think the difference between X-Plane 12 and MSFS is not too big. Ah, there you go. It's an A330, I think. So apparently my Vatsim doesn't use... doesn't know Tupolev. No one yet. No one yet. No one yet. The ruffle is going to... No, actually, let me just get to the gate. And then I roll the dice. So... we will see who will win the prize. It's Benjaminus, Captain Cavu, and Zavexo in the box there to win the prize. Yeah, that was my question. Should we just reopen the poll for a few minutes to let Alex join and maybe test pilot if he wants? So you're at gate 13, right? So that should be gate 14. Parking, or maybe parking 15. Let me see. No, parking 15 is back there or something. Okay, never mind. Okay, revoke parking services. Let's just get to the parking spot. So... guys, please use English. If possible. I have no idea how far I have to go ahead. So... okay. So, parking brake set. I will not shut down the engines yet. Or actually, I need to shut it down. In order to complete the flight. Everything off. Okay. Turn these babies on, and then let's have a look. So, guys, first of all, let me see. Landing rate, according to Volanta, was 124 at 141 knots. I have to admit that this was absolutely the very best landing I have ever done in Kai Tak. Sim Toolkit Pro says landing rate was 110 feet. Okay, 110 feet, that's even better. Okay, great. So, take from Novosibirsk like 4 hours of flight. It's 250 only, okay. So, okay, now, guys, I hope you're all there. Let's roll the dice. And let's see who is gonna be the winner of the next routing. How should it be any different? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. No one will believe me, but it was just... I just used roll it and I let Nightbot roll it. I didn't decide anything there. Guys, I'm really... It's not my fault. So, but maybe we're happy and lucky and we get something not too cold. Yes, exactly, Alex. Your routing will be on the 9th. Actually, yeah, let's plan for the 9th. Let's plan for the 9th of January. So, I'm gonna disconnect now from the network and then stop recording. And then I'm restarting the engines and we're gonna have a look on the landing. I'm really looking forward to the landing. Yeah, Alex is an absolute MD-82 geek. Okay, Kevu, thank you very much, and see you next week. Hopefully, Alex choose the route, but maybe he's going to choose something warmer. And yeah, hope to see you there. Great. So, engines are spooling up again. And we're gonna now have a look on the replay. As soon as the engines are stable, of course. Lights on again. And now, I will forward a little bit so we don't need the complete approach there again. So engines are both up. Engine ignition selector can be back to off. And I'm not sure about the... Wow, look at that. Oh yeah, we had the gears coming down. I just need to find out which flap setting I had, because well, no, I think it should be flaps 28, I think. Or maybe it's flap 11. Okay, flap 11. Now flap 15. Okay, perfect. Can I now take a screenshot, please? Yeah, test pilot. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, I'm really looking forward once there is a Tupolev 144 or 154 for a flight simulator. I will definitely gonna get that. There is still a flight open to Pyongyang as well. Yeah, well, the flaps on the replay mode. So look at that. I'm basically the same height as the building here, and 800 feet. So yeah, the replay flaps are different to the actual aircraft flaps. That's why it's shaking so much. Yeah, and I think I should have gone more to the left side here and then turn. But and by the way, puppies are saying 3 white, 2 red, so I'm better too high than too low. Haha, I love the flare. So the thing is, if you have a look here, there is the touchdown markers, and if I wouldn't have flared too much, if I just left it there, that would have been a perfect touchdown. That would have been a perfect touchdown. But you know what else is perfect? This view. This view is perfect here as well. Would have been even more difficult with a heavy aircraft, I guess.
400. Terrain. 300.
That's so close. That is so close.
200. Sink rate.
I love the approach. I really love the approach. But Alex, you can't say anything. I did make the landing. I was not too low. I did a long flare, but I was able to land it in time, in the marking zone. So basically, everything was fine. Can't say anything against that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next? One more view. No, first of all, I continue until the reversers are back in. And then I gonna get this on, get this off. Pause the replay. Get the drone speed a little bit more. And then we get back with the aircraft here. So let's imagine we are a young guy standing here on the building and just want to have a look on the approach of the MD-80. I turn back the weather here a little bit. So that... Okay... Actually... Oops. So where's the sun coming up? Want to try something. There we go. Okay, so let's just have a look how this is going to look like. Going a little bit further back and resume. Yes, yes, of course, Sevexo. We can do that later. After this one. And also the sound is so amazing. So the flare was, I mean... Okay, so let's stay on this taxiway here, or maybe let's stay here. And zoom in a little bit more, and let's get the drone camera a little bit more, and then pause and go back. And that... Okay. And resume. So, have a look here, Zivexo, that's for you. Well, on my screen it looks a little bit brighter than on yours, but can you even see the aircraft? Not yet, right? Sorry. Yeah, it's hard to see anything. I will zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I will do it again. I will zoom in 100%. And now, no, I have to let the replay ongoing. Or actually, I could do it like this, and then I just... Why can I not? Oh, because I'm in draw mode. Wait a second. I just want to get the reversers off. That's all. Okay, and then we click replay. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so maybe this is better now. I'm at 100% zoom. I mean, it's weird. You just hear the waves, if you can hear it. And now the turn should be coming. Oh, you can't even see the contrails, or whatever this is called. Wow, this is so awesome. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Yes, indeed. I would love to see such an approach with a 787. Or maybe also with a 747. But I don't really like the salty 747, otherwise I would maybe do that. Yeah, but okay. So that was it, guys, for today. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Yeah, most likely, yes. That's true. I maybe have to go a little bit further away from the aircraft. So, not quite sure what's going on here. Okay, so anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I'm gonna see you back next time. Alex, it's your turn to decide for next week's route, and of course, guys, you can always feel free to join me in the flight. I'm always online on Vatsim, so you can always join me there. And for now, I'll wish you a pleasant, what is it, Tuesday evening. And join my Discord channel to stay updated with the next flights. Subscribe my channel to support me and also to receive information about my next live streams. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great evening. See you next time, and goodbye.